DJ Star.
I take you out like a dinner date. Fuck boy, you been a fake, you been afraid of my niggas, man. Anyway, my niggas straight, so that mean my business straight, my bitches straight. Benji Banks, your bitches stay on my Twitter page. Beef, I'm about to.
I hope Grandma can pull this off, because I want to talk so much trash to Alabama A&M, because they really think they won the SWAC and really the best team in the SWAC during the spring season. So Alabama A&M versus Grambling State. Who you going with, Mo?
I picked Alabama A&M. That was a hard decision, but based upon the State Fair Classic, I had to go A&M.
Go.
I'm wishing Noah all the best success in the world, and I don't mind taking this L, but I think you got the number one quarterback in the SWAC coming in. That's Glass. So I gotta go with Alabama A&M.
I'm rolling with Graham, and I just need to. If they don't win no game, just beat Alabama A&M so I can talk trash on the game.
I want them to so bad. I need them to.
I mean, I want them to beat the brakes off of A&M.
Yeah.
They ain't got to beat the brakes off. I'm talking about maybe like 3-2. Like a field goal.
I still think Tampa Bay just a little bit too. They're too overpowerful for outmatched for New England.
In the last game, I'm gonna start saving for the end, because as the number one hater of this franchise, I start saving in because I always go against them. I will always go against them. The New Orleans Saints versus the New York Giants, and yes, I'm picking the Giants. I'm picking the Giants. I got my eyes closed. I got a lucky rabbit foot.
You got to borrow some voodoo from New Orleans, man.
I got all that.
But they got chicken feet.
Chicken feet, that too. I'm gonna be standing on a pot with my left leg, holding the clock in my right hand. I don't know what that do, but I'm gonna need all the luck I can get for this
All
game.
of that, you're gonna take the dude.
Mo picking the Saints.
But you missing one key factor. This the home opener for New Orleans. When they open up that dome, it's gonna be crazy.
Like a hurricane to come down through there.
Man.
The roof being on fire.
Right.
Like, at this point, they've had to play elsewhere, so they're coming home to New Orleans, and they hosting the Giants. It's the Giants. Before we do anything else, since he want to go take a trip down memory lane, you gonna run back where I picked Valley to win homecoming? I'm just saying.
That game really didn't count. Because that's your alma mater. So you went with your alma mater.
I went against Grambling, so
You went with your alma mater. And you know why you went with your alma mater? Because that's your school.
I said
you love your school. At homecoming. You love your school.
I love Grambling too.
And no. They can go back and see it. It's 17:22 on YouTube. Go right to it. Trust me, I know it. I've seen it 5 times. Cut it, edit. It's 17:22 minutes. That's your alma mater. You didn't go against your alma mater. You went with your alma mater.
It's true.
But the guy right there, with the Grambling t-shirt on. Excuse me, not t-shirt, polo.
That's a polo.
Not a t-shirt, polo. Went against Grambling State University and picked Alabama AAMU, whatever they call it, whatever. And them boys came.
You gotta keep it real, you know.
I mean, they came in.
Hold on, I ain't done. I am not done. Didn't you two was a good pick. It was a good pick. Nobody would have expected that the New York Football Giants would have put 400 yards on the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. But I told you I had to stand on the pot, hold a clock in my right hand, find some chicken foot, and also had to find an armadillo that actually looked like a snake that actually jumped off bridges that swim underwater that eat sharks. But somehow, I found one, and the New York Giants beat the Saints. We want to welcome everybody back to HS Sports. We got Zoe with us, you already know. We got Mo back, and we here to recap from last week, which was a crazy week.
Crazy.
But moving on to week 5. Zoe, Mo, how you feeling?
This past week, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention to most of the games. I watched the Dallas game, of course. It's homecoming at the Valley, so that was what tied up my weekend. Went back and looked at the games, and I was like, how in the hell did some of those teams win?
First off, let me hold on to my bet.
That's right.
Oh, no.
That's right. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's right. And you thought I forgot too, didn't you? No, I was gonna see how long you was gonna take. I didn't forget. I did not
He
forget.
even got his background on tonight. He was
And
ready.
that is his background. That right there. Don't sit up, sit back. Let everybody see the nipples. That's right. That's right. Sit back. Want to see that? Yeah. Yes, right. Yes.
Man.
I would have ended up single.
Yes. You know the crazy part about it been a crazy week. I haven't even feeling these picks and stuff. I did a little bit, but it just I was like, I'm just gonna have to fill them on the fly. So let's go to our recap. Let me find it. Let me find it. Going back to the screen. I was just happy. Oh no, don't stop it. Stop. 2, 1.
Well, while he's finding those, I tell y'all what 4-2 in the SWAC.
I went 3-3.
All right.
Who was the third that you picked to lose?
So FAMU beat the crap out of Alabama State.
Yeah,
I went against the grain in that one. I did not. I at least thought Alabama State was good for 7.
Right. At least score.
Yeah.
You took 12 buses down there. You got at least score in front of your spectators you took down there.
Man.
Why Alabama A&M got a line under?
You know why I got a line under. You don't act crazy. I didn't get a chance to put your picks in, Mo. But don't worry, I'll be ready.
I'm calling them out.
Okay. So Valley, I gotta change that. I put it a little faster. No, I know. We both picked NCU, right?
Yep. I was the only one.
And then Thursday night, this is why I knew it was gonna be a great week. Thursday night, Prairie View versus UAPB.
Yeah.
So in the SWAC.
Golden Lions. Lord have mercy.
Let me see. I lost Alabama State, North Carolina. So 2-2.
I feel like we missed the game.
It wasn't that many games in the SWAC. A lot of teams were off.
Oh.
No, I take that back. It was South Carolina in Bethune.
So, yeah, then Texas Southern, North America.
Versus South Carolina State, North American versus Texas Southern,
That's
Alabama versus Grambling, North Carolina Central versus Valley, Alabama State versus FAMU, UAPB versus Prairie View.
Yeah.
We got time for that. We ain't like we're gonna ever. I don't know. Gremlin might play them for a money game.
What the? Paying them, right? Because
I think everybody picked Texas Southern for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because none of us knew that.
This so ghetto doing it on the floor.
Texas Southside. I like that.
But pretty much, that's all that I should have kept it like that. Who else? I got to add a line.
Bethune and South Carolina State.
He got them already?
Nah, I ain't put them in.
Okay.
So, ECU versus.
That one there, man. That's woo.
I don't even remember who I picked in that.
I chose
I think,
Carolina State.
and then you?
I think I chose South Carolina State too.
Well, I know he picked South Carolina State.
You picked South Carolina State, Mo? Mo, you picked South Carolina State?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to hold that one in review. I'm going to have these numbers updated and I'll just put it up there.
I just went 3-3. I know I went 3-3.
Yeah, I don't even think I got all the football in yet. So, but we can review. Nah,
I went 4-2 whack this week.
I ain't finna do that right now. I'm just gonna have to put that in at the end. But for my picks, because I wrote them down. Oh, where my envelope? Here we go. So, quick review in the NFL. There was, boy.
I say before you start that,
Go ahead.
when Bengals was struggling, I'm sorry, but when they were struggling Thursday night, I was like, here we go.
Man, it would have been a great week. First of all, little plays hurt the Jaguars. And since we talk about the Jaguars, I get the chance to vent because it's my team. That last play at the second half where Trevor Lawrence, they went for it. It was a good call. But you got to hand the ball to James Robinson. You can't give it the ball to Trevor Lawrence at that time right there. Like, get up like James Robinson or even Carlos Hyde. Ram that in it. They did an option play on the 2-yard line. The defense ain't got too much to go. Everybody was on the line. So I said, if they did, when we didn't get that, I said, bro, we finna lose. So, yeah. We should have beat them. And that's the
game.
That's the second game this week. That's the second game this year where we should have won, but a simple play, we lost.
Was it your coach that didn't go back home and he got caught up?
Yes, he was at a bar with the underage woman. Not underage. I ain't gonna say underage. I'm gonna say a young
fan. That's all.
A younger woman that wasn't his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That he married in 1986.
Oh,
Oh, I know that wasn't her.
Up here finger banging this girl in the bar.
I missed that part. Wait a minute.
Oh no, you gotta watch the video. His hand is missing.
It's up there, baby. She ain't got no booty, but he found one.
He found one.
Yeah, so but we can officially say he from Duval since he cheating on his wife like that in public and got caught and denied it.
That's worse than the guy that was the coach a few years back for Arkansas and he was cheating, remember? And he had
he got in a motorcycle accident. I'm like, bro, you was bound to lose.
Yeah.
You was bound to lose.
Like, dude, come on now, be free.
All right, let's go over these picks. Because so the first one, y'all gonna win because y'all picked Cincinnati, I picked Jacksonville. But the second game, we all lost because the Jets beat the Titans.
Like, how?
Man. I didn't even see the game. I just looked like, what?
I was like, here it was the perfect opportunity for the Jaguars to win. Because the Jets beat the Titans. I'm like, now we got to, I'll talk about it time for the picks. But anyways, Lions versus Bears. Mo picked the Lions. Me and Zoe picked the Bears. We had Colts versus the Dolphins. Zoe picked the Colts. Me and Mo picked the Dolphins. We had Cleveland versus the Vikings. Bears won. Mo picked the Vikings. And I'll be honest with you, it was a close one. But Cleveland pulled it out, 14-7.
Yeah.
We got the football team versus the Falcons. Me and Mo picked the Falcons. Zoe picked the Washington team. They won. Texans versus the Bills, complete blowout. Chiefs versus the Eagles. We all picked the Chiefs. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had this one on y'all. Cowboys versus the Panthers. Cowboys pulled it out. We had Sierra versus the 49ers. We all picked Sierra.
Yeah.
Cardinals versus the Rams. Highly shocked, but the Cardinals pulled it out. We all picked the Rams. Then we had the Steelers versus the Packers. We all picked the Packers. Ravens versus the Broncos. Zoe went with the Broncos. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had Raiders versus Chargers. I told y'all the Raiders was not that team. Chargers came through. That was a good pick for me. Tampa versus the Patriots. We all picked the Buccaneers. They won. Who else? No, I didn't. I think I got. The Giants versus the New Orleans Saints.
I think we already talked about them. That's where you found your armadillo.
But we didn't say the picks though, Mo. We didn't say the picks though, We didn't say the picks though. We gotta go through all the teams, Mo. We can't leave no team out. Can't leave no team out. By the way, y'all, that's Zoe without a shirt. I just want to point that out. But I was the Lone Ranger in this one. It's the Lone Ranger. Somehow, I found a snake.
I thought it was an armadillo that looked like a snake.
Whatever it was, I found it. I found it. So, yeah. Let me put my pick. Let me make sure I got up my number, what I did. So, I want to make sure I got this right. So, 0, 2,
I went 11 and 5.
0, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got 6 losses. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 6. 10 and 6. Could have been 11 and 5. Could have been 11, but could have been worse because I could have picked the Saints. And I've been 9 and 7. So, first question, Zoe, what game outside of the Titans and the Jets shocked you?
Man, really the Saints game. Saints and Giants. That was crazy.
Yeah, I just want to get you more airtime because you ain't got no shirt on. Like you finna get so much airtime today.
It's about to be big boy season, so I'm happy.
You're right. I'm giving you a head start. Okay, Mo, what game shocked you?
I would have to go with the Saints and the Giants.
You know a game that shocked me, and I really didn't expect it to be bad. I picked the Bills to win.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect them to put 40 on the Texans, and the Texans not score 1 point.
Yeah, that blowout. Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, I don't really expect anything from the Texans right now, so.
Well, they beat us, so I can't go down that. They beat the Jaguars.
Giving stuff away.
So, I mean, we lost. But the Giants over the Saints, man, it's like an ice cream. It's like eating ice cream on top of an ice cream cake. It was just, yeah. I see you thinking about it, Mo. Yeah, eating ice cream on top of an ice cream cake. It just never stops getting worse. It gets better and better.
I'm with it.
So, what a week. That, to me, I mean, it could have been better if my Jaguars would have won, but that was the bee's knees. So, Zoe, you gonna run the bet back or you good? I ain't going to show this for nothing.
I'm gonna wait. wait. I'm rock. No, I ain't running them back. Wow.
All right.
Your air not on visit over there because it's gonna get a little nippy over there.
All right. SWAT picks going into week. I don't even know what week they in, but we just gonna say week 6 for the SWAT.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
You know they.
That weekend.
Mm-hmm. All right. First game up, we got FAMU versus South Carolina State. Both teams coming off impressive wins. Mo, who you rocking with?
Fam.
Zoe.
I got South Carolina State.
I'm gonna go with FAMU just as the fact they beat Alabama State 28-0. I haven't seen them play, so I'm really just going off stats.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with FAMU. Me and Mo got Fam. All right. Texas Southern versus Southern.
I mean, they losing streak, but I mean, it was against a school that no one knows.
Like somebody put a Division 6 school. So it was a Division 6 school.
That trick ESPN.
I don't know. They could have beat them too.
Yeah.
You played Bishop.
Yeah. I'm rocking with I'm going with Southern too.
But if you look at ESPN, it still doesn't even count as a win. They still 0-3. They ain't given a win yet.
So you going with Southern too?
Yes, I am.
So going with Southern.
Yes, I am. Sure.
All right, Mo. They coming off homecoming.
Bethune-Cookman.
I haven't said the teams yet.
Mo. Oh, my bad.
I haven't said the teams yet, Mo.
Know that I wasn't going with them this week.
I'm gonna go with Valley. Just the fact you going against them. I'm going with Valley. I hope they see this.
I actually chose Valley because
Zoe picked Valley too. Come on now.
Hey, Bethune wait till the last minute to try to fight back and come back and win. You can't do that. If Valley get up on Bethune, it's over. It's a wrap.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you. This past Saturday,
Mo, you went to the game?
I was on campus. I ain't go in there, but I was on campus.
But did you go to the game? Did you actually see the team? That's what I want to know.
I can see, yeah.
Okay, so tell me, how did Valley look? Like if they was playing Bethune this week, how did they look?
I mean, they did good. Honestly, I thought they lost at the end because the score was like 16 to like 15. Like we were down. And then boom, Valley just did what they needed to do and they scored and we won the game. And we're like, what? We just won homecoming. I was all prepared to come back on and eat crow. Like I said before, they're not a bad squad. They look good. But my issue is Valley going to show up and play all 4 quarters?
That's the question for Bethune, too.
I mean, you got a point.
Yeah, Bethune, but them boys, I don't think that coach I think he might be done after this year.
That's what I'm saying. They lose to Valley Saturday. He might well pack his office up and just say, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. All right. UAPB versus Alabama State. Alabama State coming off a crucial loss. Who you rocking with, Zoe?
I'm going with the Golden Lions again. Again, we don't know which Alabama State team going to show up.
Yeah, I'm going with UAPB too.
I have peanut butter as well.
I'm going to take that as UAPB. All right. This one might be a good game, but we'll see. Jackson State versus Alabama A&M. I like Jackson State.
I'm taking Jackson State.
I got Jackson State too. Not just because we beat Alabama A&M, but we exposed them big time.
Mm-hmm.
But, they see you can put pressure on them, which Jackson got the talent to do it. Yeah, put pressure on glass.
I think will win as long as I'm sorry, Coach Prime
Prime time, yeah. Put some respect on my man name.
doesn't.
We respect them until they play Grambling. Then after that, man, your name is Dion.
As long as he don't outcoach himself again, I think that they'll win the game because they tell him he outcoached the team. Like how you put your second string in and you ain't that far ahead, but whatever.
I think they DBs are gonna punish and then receivers because I ain't gonna lie, when we played them, I outside of number 24, I can't think of his name, we didn't hit them boys for nothing. Like them boys, like even trying to jam them, that wasn't working. Them receivers was getting open. Like if that quarterback had maybe like 2 or 3 seconds, that's a different ball game.
Yeah.
Like even after they caught the ball, we was barely hitting them boys. So I think Jackson DB's if they laid the wood like they laid it against FAMU that week 1 game, I think Alabama A&M gonna get alligator hands.
Yeah, Shiloh got to bring wood this weekend.
This matchup, that first game between them and FAM, that was a great game defensively.
Mm-hmm. And the game of the week here on HS Sports, just coming off their first win in the SWAC, going against the almighty Alcorn State.
And it's their homecoming.
Zoe, Mo, who you picking?
I picked Grambling State to win it on the reservation.
On the reservation.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Zoe?
Man, if history holds true, Grambling is homecoming spoilers. And I hope they do it again. I'm going with Grand Fam.
We're all going with Grand Fam. If people don't know, Zoe does not have on a shirt. Grand Fam.
And Fam, you got us for their homecoming too coming up. So
I will be in.
I think Gramble's going to do fine now that they got that monkey off their back.
Honestly, I think so too. Also for Fobs too. That chair was a hot.
They were turning the gas up.
That chair was hot, boy.
They turning the gas up.
That chair was hot.
They got their foot on my neck. They had their foot on his throat.
Like they was like right at with the facilities with the keys to lock him out.
Hey, him and the offensive coordinator, they right there neck to neck.
Yeah,
man.
Zoe, you said it. Quarterback change. Noah, it's Noah, right?
Yeah.
Game changer.
It was the spark we needed. Now, what would happen if we would have played him against PV?
With that question would get talked about if they go on a winning streak and at least have a chance to go to the SWAC championship. Because if they, let's just say, I'm just hypothetically, they lose to Southern in the Classic, maybe that PV game might be the game to get them over that hump in the SWAC championship game. So question, that's a good question. So
because right now Prairie View is firmly in the driver's seat for the West.
Yeah. But they got to play at Alcorn, at Southern. And you know how it is down at the reservation and over the hump. It can be crucial.
Oh, you mean that the officials be on their side? They came out the locker room too?
All right, let's keep it moving. So, FAMU and South Carolina State. me and Mo fam. Zoe South Carolina State.
You know how they hit on the ground.
Texas Southern versus Southern. We all pick Southern. Valley versus Bethune. Mo with Bethune. Me and Zoe got Valley. Jackson State versus Alabama A&M. We all going with primetime. UAPB versus Alabama State. We all pick Peanut Butter, as Mo call them. And Grambling versus Alcorn. We all rocking with Graham. So that's our pick for the SWAC. Let's get down to the big boys. I ain't got no music, but it'll be on the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Thursday night game. We got the LA Rams versus Sierra.
Ooh.
So who you rocking with?
I love you, Sierra, but I saw her sequels. But Daddy gonna hate this pick because he's a Seahawks fan, but going with the Rams.
So got the Rams. I'm picking Sierra. I'm sticking with Bay.
It's a ram in that bush. It's a ram in that bush.
I'm going with the Rams. All right. This is gonna be a toss-up game. We got the Jets versus the Falcons in London, 9:30 a.m. Sunday.
They sent two of the worst teams.
I'm gonna go with them again. I'm gonna pick the Falcons again.
Yeah, I got the Dirty Birds too.
Originally, I picked the Falcons. Then I was like, they disappointed me. So I'm gonna go with the Jets. It's kind of toss-up. Both of them suck. I just went with the Jets.
Like my Jaguars. It's all good though. We're gonna win this one out. I gotta ask, but I can figure. I'm gonna write. Watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna write down who y'all gonna pick before I ask. Let me make sure I get it all down.
It depends on which game you're talking about.
All right, Patriots versus the Texans.
Patriots.
Patriots.
You could have said the Little Giants off that movie.
But the Little Giants won the game, though. They won that game.
They came back. They came back. Okay, the great Lions versus Vikings.
I'm going with that purple and white, purple and gold, going with the Vikings.
I like the Vikings too.
I have the Vikings.
So we Vikings all the way through the hard way. Eagles versus Panthers, both coming off of losses.
I chose.
Who you said so?
I got the Panthers with the bounce back.
Panthers with the bounce back.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Eagles. I'm gonna rock out with the Dirty Bird, not the Dirty Birds, the Philly Birds, whatever they call themselves. Who you picking, Mo?
Well, definitely not the E-Girls. So I went with
with the Panthers this week. Gotcha. See how y'all rock out. Dolphins versus the Buccaneers. I think I know who y'all picking. We'll keep it moving.
The people want to know. Like,
okay, Mo, who are you picking versus the Dolphins and the Buccaneers?
The Buccaneers.
Zoe, who are you picking? The Dolphins versus the Buccaneers.
Brady.
Brady, gotcha. All right. Thank you. Mo, is there anything else you want to talk about your pick versus the Buccaneers versus the Dolphins?
No, but you know, the people wanted to hear.
I get. Look, this is one of the moments where you just do this. You just point at Zoe with no shirt on. And that's all you're gonna get from me. All right. You know who I'm picking, so it's up to y'all. But this is a dangerous game because they just lost to the Jets. We just came off a nail battles with the Cincinnati Bengals. We should have ran the ball on that play. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Titans in Duval. I will be at that game. Y'all already know who I'm picking. Mo, so who you rocking with?
Because they just dropped an just asinine, just crazy matchup against the Jets. I think the Titans now have a chip on their shoulder. I picked the Titans.
Because they don't want to lose to 2-0-4 squads 2 weeks in a row?
Don't lose to two squads that don't have a win in a row.
Yeah, I'm about to mute Mo Mike for a minute. Go ahead, Zoe.
Oh, you about to mute mine too?
Yeah, let me go ahead and mute yours too.
I'm going with the Titans.
I just pick. I don't want to hear no explanation in this game. Just pick it.
We love you, but
all right. Packers versus the Bengals.
Packs.
Zoe?
Yeah, I think I got the Packers too.
Everybody, we got Packers 3 the hard way. Broncos versus the Steelers. Both coming off tough losses.
This is a coin flipper.
This is the first time I think the Steelers in the last 7 years has been a coin flipper.
Right. This is the first time they had a losing record like this. But I'm going with Broncos.
So got the Broncos. Mo?
I got the Steelers.
I'm taking Teddy Two Gloves because I don't think Ben is there no more.
But you talking about Bridgewater, Teddy Bridgewater?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't he out though? Because he had a concussion in the last game.
I'm still picking the Broncos.
He got a cushion. Now he got a cushion.
I'm still picking the Broncos. I don't think Ben gonna. I think Ben gonna be the first player to ever transition to offensive coordinator mid-season.
So what you said is he passed his expiration date?
Literally.
Go ahead, retire.
Like literally, like tomorrow he should, like this whole week he should be running the whole offensive meetings.
At this point, he needs to be sitting in the back of the room.
No, I think he'd be a great offensive coordinator.
How old is he? 70?
And we're gonna keep it moving. All right. Bears, the Chicago Bears versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
Where are you?
Bears versus the Raiders.
Bets take place in Vegas, so I put my money on Vegas.
Mo taking the Raiders. Zoe?
Praying Russian roulette. Praying dice. Give them Raiders by 7.
Might be by 3.
I'm rolling with Vegas too. I ain't really trusting the Bears like that.
Sorry, Chunks.
Yeah, the Browns versus the Chargers. Both coming off tough wins. Chargers coming off their Monday night win versus the Raiders. Cleveland coming in a tight one versus the Vikings Sunday. Who y'all rocking with? I'm rocking with the Chargers off front.
I went with the Chargers, but that one was a tough one for me because, I mean, the Browns aren't a pushover team, but I had to go with the
Chargers. I figured the Chargers got the ball in the last possession of the game, going with the Chargers.
Chargers to 3-1. All right. I'm going to say that one. Bills. No, not the Bills. Excuse me. The San Francisco 49ers versus the Cardinals. Zoe, you have no shirt on, which means Pat is definitely watching. Who you picking?
It's definitely not the 49ers. I got Arizona.
Mo?
I want the Cardinals.
Arizona the hard way. All right. Colts versus the Ravens. I have to ask, since most say the people want to know.
Ravens.
Zoe?
I've been sleeping on them, so I'm going with the Ravens.
And we all taking the Ravens the hard way. All right. Sunday night game. Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Who y'all rocking with?
I think Buffalo pulled it out at the last minute. I got the Bills.
I went with the Chiefs. They just signed somebody else or something that's been making some waves and stuff. So they're expecting this person to play Josh Gordon or somebody. He's supposed to play.
I mean, depends on how high he is.
I mean, well, yeah, you know, but that's not a rule anymore, so he can get high as he wants.
Since you said that, Mo, I'm going to pick the Chiefs. I'm going to pick the Chiefs just off that little comment right there. All right. I ain't going to pick them this week. I can guarantee you that. Cowboys versus the Giants, and we all picking the Cowboys. And as we move on to our last pick, they got to have a team to play. Just what happened, this team doesn't have a name. The New Orleans Saints versus the Washington team. You know who I'm picking. This week, this is what I got to find, Mo. I have to find a T-Rex that wears a size 22 in Jordans.
You got to go find Shaq.
that wear a size 22 in Jordan. And also, Mo, write this down. Only eats pickles.
Only eats what?
Pickles. Dill pickles. There's one out there. I just gotta find it.
You must be looking for Reptar off the Rugrats.
I might be. You never know. I got time to find them before Sunday. But who y'all picking? Saints versus the team?
New Orleans.
I got the Saints.
They're rolling with the Saints again.
The football team ain't got no quarterback.
They ain't got no name.
They need a quarterback.
All right, let's do a quick review. Rams versus Sierra. Zora Mo got the Rams. I got Sierra. Falcons versus the Jets. Mo take the Jets. Me and Zoe got the Dirty Birds. Vikings versus the Lions. We all picked the Vikings. Patriots versus Texans. We all got the Patriots. Eagles versus the Panthers. I took the Eagles. This week, Zora Mo took the Panthers. Buccaneers versus the Dolphins. We all took the Buccaneers. Titans versus my Jaguars. You know who I'm picking. Zora Mo picked the Titans. Packers versus the Bengals. We all picked the Packers. Steelers versus Broncos. Me and Zoe took the Broncos. Mo took the Steelers. The Las Vegas Raiders versus the Chicago Bears. We all took the Raiders. Excuse me. Arizona versus the 49ers. We all took Arizona. Cowboys versus the Giants. We all took the Cowboys. Chargers versus the Browns. We all took the Chargers. I'm missing Ravens versus the Colts. We all took the Ravens. Buffalo versus the Chiefs. Me and Mo took the Chiefs. Zoe took the Bills. And the New Orleans Saints versus the Washington football team. And there's a T-Rex out there that wears size 22 in Jordans that eat nothing but dill pickles. And when I find them, the Washington Redskins is going to beat the New Orleans Saints. Those are our picks.
He needs a stick.
I need the what?
He's going to need a stick. You know T-Rex's arms are really short, so how you going to get the pickle to his lips?
That ain't my problem. I just know he like them.
You got to give him a stick.
That's it. So, wild card pick of the week. Let's go to college football real quick. Oh, we got some good games this week. So we got the Red River Rivalry. What is it? Red River Rivalry?
Yeah, Red River Classic, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Zoe, what's your college wild card pick of the week?
Let me see. Oh, you got number 4 Penn State at number 3 Iowa. Both of them 5-0. That's gonna be the first. But I'm liking Penn State.
Zoe picking Penn State.
Even though Iowa's favored by 2 points.
I'm gonna give you a wild card pick. I like LSU over Kentucky. That'd be my wild card pick. Mo?
I went with the Stanford Arizona State game.
Who you rocking with?
Stanford.
I'm just being honest. I haven't been paying attention. I don't pay attention to the Pac-12 like.
I was going over the scores and stuff, and they beat Ohio State, so I was like, sure, why not? So,
all right.
Stanford is unranked. Arizona State is at 22, so it's not, that big of a deal.
Gotcha. Well, that's our wild card pick of the week. We are week 5 in the NFL. I'm gonna have the updated numbers. I'm gonna post them in the video because I ain't really doing because it's just been a crazy week. But because I got to put most stuff too. But yeah, crazy week 4. ladies and gentlemen. Crazy week, folks. We got Zoe topless.
It ain't happening again. I don't know.
We got Zoe topless.
Woo!
I tell you right now, we might not get no views for people who watch sports, but they gonna watch this now for all the greatest ones want to see something husky. And I appreciate you, Zoe. You gonna help get our viewers up.
Yeah.
And I don't know what sponsorship we're gonna get after this, but it's gonna be somebody out there like, you know what?
Hey, Rihanna, I don't mind rocking Infinity, you know. I like lingerie for men, you know. I think I could be a good model for it. I am plus size, you know. Anybody out there, when you drop a clothesline, make sure you got big and tall. I don't mean 2XL. I mean 4X, 5X, 6X, 7X, big and tall.
Yeah.
And on that note, this has been HS Sports. Zoe, Mo, can't wait to see what these picks gonna be next week. Only sad thing is Zoe won't be topless again. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
All right.
Headline,
When I was a
Starlight.
them licks, riding splat for real. You was a kid, you was a bitch, going to class for real. Ain't gotta pretend I beat your stilo, you just acting real.